Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Monday, June 2nd, 2025, Aries. Disconcerting developments in the lives of family members could cause some stress at home. There could be some problems with the structure of the house itself. Perhaps the plumbing, electricity, or other things need attention. If a family member is upset, keep the lines of communication open. If there are problems that need attention, get them out of the way now. Taurus, don't be surprised if any visitors come to your doors today. A relative or co-worker is in a black mood, which could spill over to you as you're feeling more intuitive than usual. Realize that this isn't coming from you and let it go. Misinformation could come your way by phone, email, or the mail. Check out the facts before you buy into it. Gemini, low biorhythms could have you feeling a little depressed. You may tend to doubt your goals and abilities. Don't let this send you into a fit of gloom. All is better than it seems. Realize that today you're likely to blow every little setback out of proportion. Give everything you try your very best. Go out tonight and then have some fun. Cancer, communication with friends or family may not come easily today. An unusual level of inhibition could keep you from reaching out to others today. You might try to shake it off by working too hard, even if you aren't sure exactly what you want. This is a good day to read, study, or work on projects in solitude. A long walk today could clear your head and reignite your enthusiasm. Leo, your intuition is likely to be operating at a very high today. This isn't a good day to be around sick or depressed people. You will probably pick up their gloom and it could possibly spoil your day. This is a good day to finish old projects that you may have postponed. Your insights and ingenuity are likelier than usual to give you the motivation you need. Virgo, fear about your financial security could plague you today. Dissatisfaction with some of the work you've been doing and delays in reaching some of your goals might have you wondering what you could be doing. Doubts about a friend's motives might cause you to waver in your trust on that person. Take your time to consider everything in this matter objectively. Libra, illusions with your field could have you feeling mildly ill from stress and considering a total career change. Perhaps this is the right course of action to take, perhaps not. Look into the options available and see how you feel about them, but wait a few days before making any final decisions. Scorpio, unsettling news from far away could have you somewhat upset. The temptation to withdraw and brood might seem too strong to resist, but this might not be the best course of action. Getting things done is likely to be the best therapy in emotional situations like this. So, if there's a project that you've been considering, today is the day to start. Sagittarius, a friend might be ill, causing you considerable worry. One of the goals you've been trying to reach today could be delayed, causing frustration. Your financial situation could also be on your mind. You could be worrying needlessly. The situation is cloudy and may not be unsettling as it seems. You may have received some misinformation, but check the facts before making yourself crazy. Capricorn, relations with colleagues could be a bit strained due to increased job stress. If you've been thinking of entering a business or romantic partnership, this isn't the day for that decision. Your mind is likely to be a bit muddled. Misunderstandings or misinformation could cause you to doubt the wisdom of your partnership. This needs to be considered objectively to throw out any doubts. Aquarius, today you might feel a bit under the weather due to physical and emotional stress. Today is the day if you can. This isn't the day to be busy or start new projects. Miscommunication could cause an upset or two, so try to maintain your cool. Don't make mountains out of molehills. Nothing will come up that can't be handled. Pisces, disturbing dreams or unsettling moods could arise today, causing you to wonder if something is wrong or something bad is going to happen. Let it go. If anything goes wrong, it isn't likely to be anything major. A recent event may have triggered old impressions that are causing these feelings. You could also be picking up on other people's moods as your intuition is high. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Monday, June 2nd, 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Hi and good morning. Welcome to Monday, guys. Oh my goodness. How was your weekend? I hope you had a wonderful and a blessed one. Peaceful for those of you who wanted to have a peaceful one as well, and excited for those who wanted some excitement. I know there was a lot of activities happening. Carnival is around the corner and all of that. But it's Monday. It's the start to another amazing week, and we're looking to productivity even higher than last week. All right, we're going in hard this week. You know, we work hard, we play hard. Let's see what our news department has got. We'll be back.
Good morning. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Paulion. St. Lucia Cruise Port, the Ministry of Tourism, and key industry stakeholders met on Friday to review a record-setting cruise season and plan for continued growth. In 2024, the island welcomed over 723,000 cruise visitors, an 18% increase, the highest in its history. The meeting coincided with the first anniversary of Global Ports Holdings management of the port.
What we've been concerned with and concentrated on mostly was getting our, first of all, engagement with the stakeholders and getting our designs in place that it will attend to their needs. Because what we did not want was to just implement something and force people to attend to it. So it had to be a collaborative approach. So we've gotten that. We've gotten to the point of construction. Hopefully we'll start in June, in terms of next month, which is week coming. And as well, even today, some of the feedback from the stakeholders has been very encouraging in terms of our involvement, our ability to partner and listen to them. I think that's critical as we seek to improve the cruise industry in St. Lucia.
Planned upgrades include improvements to the point surfing berth to accommodate Oasis-class ships, enhancements to the vendors' arcade, and the construction of new tender jetties. The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs is urging the public to take precautions as Saharan dust continues to blanket the island, posing serious health risks, particularly for those with pre-existing respiratory conditions.
Some of the effects of Saharan dust includes, but is not limited to, dry eyes, watery eyes, nasal irritation, sneezing, dry mouth, mild cough, throat discomfort, and flare-up of allergies due to additional irritants in the air.
Residents are advised to limit outdoor activity, wear properly fitted masks, and monitor for signs of respiratory distress. Wellness centers and clinics remain open to provide medical assistance. We continue the broadcast with news that the Royal St. Lucia Police Force has ramped up efforts to combat organized crime following a string of major operations across the island. On Wednesday, May 28th, police seized 175 bricks of cocaine weighing over 196 kilograms and valued at nearly 5 million EC dollars during a raid at Dauphin Beach in Monchy.
This seizure demonstrates the operational effectiveness and robust interagency coordination of the RSLBF, highlighting our shared commitment to combating drug trafficking and safeguarding St. Lucia's communities from the threat of organized crime.
The next day in Monrepo, police arrested Kyle Devonte Serrier after discovering a .357 revolver, ammunition, and cannabis resin at his residence. He was granted EC $22,000 bail. Elsewhere, a joint operation at Avie Port uncovered over 10 kilograms of cannabis resin concealed in imported food items. Investigations are ongoing. Finally, from us this morning, following protests over port congestion, truckers and SLASPO officials have agreed on immediate corrective measures. Container haulage services are expected to resume later today, with the central government instructing SLASPA to act swiftly.
SLASPA has to come up with a solution. And central government instructions are quite clear. You need to come up with a solution that takes into account all the concerns of the various stakeholders and solve the problem. I don't think central government necessarily should get involved in the operation of SLASPA to solve those problems. They have to find a way to solve it. I mean, we may have suggestions and ideas, but essentially they have to resolve it. We accept that it is a challenge for SLASPA, but it has to be solved because the truckers, I can understand their concerns.
Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ernest Delay acknowledged that St. Lucia's current port infrastructure is struggling to keep pace with economic growth and emphasized the need for long-term solutions. That's a broadcast. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Paulion. Good morning.
Right, guys, as usual, thank you so much for that update. We're going to take a short break and come back. All progress is progress. Small progress is also progress. And a lot has been happening for our creatives and our music industry. And a lot of people are beginning to realize that we exist now. And a lot of people are coming on board and, tapping into what it is that we have to offer. Well, we took a trip to the UK, and that's the result. So I am here with Jay. Jay, I mean, come on, don't be scared. This is, if you're from the UK, you would understand this purple ski mask right going on right here. And you would absolutely know when you see this, 96 Freestyle London is outside.
Yeah.
How are you, Jay? Good morning.
I'm all good. See, here it's actually afternoon right now.
I know, right? Well,
Yeah.
I'm working with my time. So good morning, good afternoon to you, Jay. Jay, no, there's a reason why we tapping into you, and of course we're quickly getting into that. But just a little grounding about your platform, 96 Freestyle London. What is this?
Yeah, so 96 is a platform for upcoming artists, and also we are working with some established artists also. It's basically just to create a pathway to global success, really, and it's helping artists get bigger and just basically putting their talent out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, recently, the reason why we're here now, because you have no ties whatsoever to St. Lucia.
No ties.
Other than we expect to see St. Lucia featured on your 96 Freestyle series,
yeah.
A 2-week series, which is upcoming. So that's about the only link you have to St. Lucia. Now, tell me about that link,
Yeah.
how you made that link, why you made the link, who are some of the people that you've identified who are going to be part of that series. Tell us what we can expect in the coming weeks.
So basically, yeah, there's no links to St. Lucia, but I'm actually from the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. So I have a Caribbean background, but I basically booked a vacation just to go over to St. Lucia because I heard how nice it is out there. And everyone was right, by the way. It's proper nice out there. I'll be back soon. But anyways, so yeah, there's no connection there, but basically I go to Notting Hill Carnival and there's a lot of soca and St. Lucian artists that play there, and their music's plays a lot there. So thought, let me reach out to some of the artists. I've done my research. I was looking at the biggest artists and also upcoming artists. I made an advert and we had about over 100 artists reply back to us. So we reached out to a couple of them and we managed to get in contact with artists like Teddyson John, Imran Nerdy, Keisha K, and there's a lot more. So in the next couple of weeks, you'll see our marketing campaign, and there's about 14 videos that will be dropping on our YouTube channel, which is 96 UK.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so how does it work now? So is it you're going to be showing their music video, or you had them perform, you recorded them doing their music? How does this work?
So they all basically picked a song of their choice, mm-hmm. And they just performed their song, really, and we just got different angles of their favorite songs. So you'll see Imran is doing Clock Out, Teddison's. He's got his big hits on there as well. So it's gonna be a movie, really. Right. Now for Inside, who are some of the other people that you have been featured on your 96 Freestyle London show before? Because you work with other islands as well. Yeah, so we had a couple artists from Portugal in there. But in London, we're now into our 8th season. Mm-hmm. So we've had, normally we go for about 8 to 10 artists per season. So there's a lot of upcoming names on there. There's so much talent. And I just urge everyone to go on there and have a look at the talent on there because the talent is crazy. So we're basically helping these artists that haven't got a big budget, mm-hmm. but they want to go to the next level. So that's our aim, really. What can that do for us, for the St. Lucian artists who are going to be featured? Where is your viewership? Where people from where will be getting to see these artists once you've put out those series? Yeah, so obviously all over the UK, people will be able to view these. We've also got links with BBC Represent. So I'm hoping, I've been speaking to them recently. So I'm hoping I'm going to be pushing that music over there. And we've got a lot of the blog pages over here as well, okay, that are all tuned in. So there is something else that I've been working on, which it's kind of a secret, but I'll release it now. I'm doing a joint album, so it's going to be UK and St. Lucian artists on there.
Ooh, okay.
And that's,
Is
yeah,
that the
so that'll
first
be
of its kind?
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that'll be coming out soon. The album cover will be released as a preview once the St. Lucian seasons are released. But I've spoken to all the artists in the UK and in St. Lucia, and everyone can't wait, really.
Oh, this is amazing. What does the future look like? Now that you've made connection with St. Lucia, I'm sure we would want to know from our standpoint, now we check in for ourselves, what does that connection mean for moving forward for St. Lucia and St. Lucian artists and the art form?
I just want to really, I know St. Lucia's, the artists are big already, but I just want to get them even bigger in the UK, because personally, I know a lot of people that they don't really know how good the St. Lucian talent is, and I've seen it firsthand. For me, the talent is, yeah, it's unreal. So we're just trying to push everything to the next level and push 96 just worldwide, really, and just build a big community. That's what it's about, really. It's a community vibe, really.
Absolutely. That's what it is. Now, Jay, you want to put out your handles? Where can persons find you? Where can we follow everything? 96 Freestyle London. So we can, we don't want to miss this series. We ain't gonna miss this. So for the Lucian population, when can we expect to see this out, and where can we find it?
So within the next month, it will definitely be released. I'm going to be starting the marketing campaign soon. I'm working with YXLJ on that campaign. He's doing a video from St. Lucia, so we're going to build something, it should work. But this should be out in the next month, and follow our Instagram, which is at 96 Freestyles, and our YouTube channel is 96 UK. So yeah, this will be coming soon.
Absolutely. Now, Jay, we're gonna stay close to you. Once you stay close to us, we're gonna continue to create the platform to highlight and showcase, because this augurs well for us as well. So thank you and your platform, and we look forward to what's to come.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks for letting me come on as well.
Wonderful. I'm accompanied by a very, very powerful piece right here. What do you think that's saying to you? Look at this really well. What does it say to you? You'll probably let me know the next time you see me. But our next feature is a wonderful creative, a St. Lucian, who's been, doing some brilliant pieces of art, creating some awesomeness right here. And we had the privilege of stepping into her studio, Avie Artistry. We had a chat with her. We're here with Evelyn. Oh gosh, let me tell you, found ourselves in this amazing little hole here in wherever. We're not telling you where. If she wants, she'll tell you herself. I'm not putting her business out there. But I'm here with Avie Artistry. And boy, we are getting to explore some beautiful art. I mean, it is art extravagant. Avie, this is really cool stuff.
Thank you.
Oh my God, no, let's delve into where this all started, because nobody will just waking up and start doing them things. You understand? You have to be gifted to be able to do what I'm seeing and what I'm looking at there. And you have branched out into so many different areas, guided by the art. So let's talk about the founding of it, the starting.
Yes, I will accept the compliment of being gifted, because I think art it comes within us, inside of us. I first started out with acrylic pour, which is, it's when you pour your paint and you blow it in different directions to create art. Oh. And then I branched off into other forms of painting, including silhouettes and ocean views, and as well. And I also took my art and created jewelry. Whoa. Yes, I also do resin items as well.
Oh, come on now. I mean, right. Okay. So something clicked and you say, all right, this is a gift here, and I'm going into that direction. Since venturing into that, what are some of the things that you can boast of that this has brought to your life?
Okay. What I could boast about this has brought into my life, meeting a lot of people who are interested in art and also meeting a lot of creative people. I was not aware of the amount of creative people that are on island. Yes.
Wonderful. Now, your art is sort of different. You give me some, what's the name you call these again?
Acrylic pour.
And the blow, that's how you call it, the
Yes.
acrylic pour.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was something else, you know. Tell us what is it, this one looks different to this. They are both they are both the same, but this one, and we're going to show again, looks different to this.
Yes.
How do you get them to look differently?
Okay, with this one, what I did, it is acrylic pour, similar to this one in the back of you here, but I did it at different stages. I also waited for the first level to dry, and then I did the other one, which created the raise effect, so you kind of have a 2D effect on this painting.
Avie, come now we talk now, man, because we're talking different level things. I would not just wake up and how do you get inspired? Where does the inspiration come from? When you're about to undertake, create a piece, what comes first? Are you having a moment, or you're sitting and then something just hits you, or you're going through a certain emotional thing and then you say, all right, let me go there. What drives, you to get creative?
Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning, how it all started. My daughter came home, I think she was probably in grade 3, and they had to do some blending. They were doing a little bit of art and they had to do some blending. And she's like, oh, mommy, can you help me blend? So I blended the paints and everything, and I'm like, but wait, Avie, it looks like you're really good at this.
Exactly.
So this is the way it started, and I just kept on saying to people that, I could paint, so I really need to start painting. Now, painting is very relaxing. No matter what you're going through, you grab a paintbrush, a paint can, whatever you want to use, and you start painting. It's very relaxing. You feel like everything has been lifted from you.
Well, that's the fulfilling part, that side. Let's talk about career-wise now, because is that what you do full-time?
No.
Okay, so in terms of, I want to get your take in terms of where we're at right now, as a nation, in terms of the sort of effort being put into creatives of that sort to be able to get there. I mean, come on, it takes a lot. But in terms of the returns, I think the appetite is not yet really there where you can actually say, all right, I'm going to be a full-time creative.
Okay. Well, lately they have been having a lot of things in place, especially there's ventures like T-Tax Setlicy, which they had recently. There's also, they had an art exhibition at La Place Carinage, which I participated. I think I sold 2 of my pieces. Yes, this is my second year participating. It went really well. The first year, it was more for exposure. Also with T-Tac, it was more for exposure. And this year, I came out prepared to sell a lot of items, which I did. As I said, it went really well. And I also introduced the jewelry to it.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, we're going to take a look at the jewelry, but I just popped in here, but this is what you've been doing. Yes. But you start exploring something absolutely amazing. It's like a really abstract looking little piece of thing across on the table there. And I'm sure Kendrick is going to give them a look at that in a minute. Tell me a little bit about that one. Is that a new venture, a new area, a new avenue, trying to add to what you already exist?
The one on the table is something new. It's actually from one of my favorite artists. I was just trying it out, and apparently it came out really nice, but it involves a lot of time, and I had to put in a lot of foil on it. You will see later what it looks like. But I'm not quite done, but a lot of people I've showed it to so far said, including you, said, you know what, Avie, this looks fine the way it is. Yes.
Absolutely. What is the future for Avie Artistry?
Okay, the future for Avie Artistry. Well, I have already started. First, my items are being sold at Sea Island Cotton, and later on, I'm just negotiating or making arrangements with Export St. Lucia and maybe at Pigeon Point as well. And I do sell paintings throughout the island and throughout the world. So somebody will come to me and they'll see one of my pieces and say, you know what? I'm going to Trinidad or wherever. Can I take it along? Can it fit in my suitcase? Some of the pieces, they can't fit in the suitcase, but I'm able to remove it off the frame, roll it up, put it in a tube, and you get to go with it. Wow. So when you get to your destination, you could always put it back on the frame.
Right. Now, What do you want finally? What do you want someone who picks up or looks at a piece of art from Avie Artistry, what do you want them to walk away with?
Okay, what I want them to walk away with is the same feeling that I get when I create it. Positive energy, relaxation, having fun. Most of my pieces are about having fun. Yes.
Where we finding you, Avie? Are you online? Are you on
Yes,
social media?
I am online. I have 2 pages. Facebook, which goes into Instagram. The first one is Avie Artistry. This page I have only paintings, and I have Avie Gervais, which is on Facebook, but this one goes into Instagram. And you could find me creating the jewelry, paintings, fun things. Yes.
Avie, I could see how much fun you're having with this thing. Now, you're making me rethink this whole career, but you know what? When I think about it, I ain't gonna be able to do that. So let me stick to my day job and let Avie do what Avie does. Avie, this is beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
And we are happy.
Shine with SocaCize. Leading the wine this morning, we have Laurie, Vernell, Owen, Suzanne, and Shani. Let's begin. For this morning's workout, we will be doing tables turned by spikes. Are we ready? Yes. All right. Side.
They say a woman can't do what a man does to be a lady. But why should a man take advantage and drive us crazy, crazy? What goes around comes back around.
Arms up.
Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So that I come here with your galley, just ease up, please. So that just ease up, please. You want 5, 6, 7, girl, 8, 9, 10. You want threesome? Guess it's the new trend. Suppose I wanna do it back with you and your friend. Would you lay in bed with me and Ken? Suppose me and you plus a man on the side. Wiggy wiggy boom right, wiggy wiggy boom right. So you feel flirt and I hide and you lie and you cheat so me climb. So what do we decide? Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So now I come here with your galley, give yourself just ease up, please. So now just ease up, please. Don't you get up and get the breakfast ready, get the grocery clean for me, do the laundry, go work 9 to 5, come home, don't see me. When you call, I'll be in a party. With a man walk on me, so me bend over me back, bubble the stick and a rock up on me ticket and a talk. You always a cheese, suppose me do it back, check up here from your book when you play phone back. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So now I come here with your galley, give yourself just ease up, please. So now just ease up, please. You are gonna regret every night. Me, I gonna make you see a woman cry. Since I cannot satisfy, me, I come to you with your lifestyle lie. Everything you see, you want to see, put in your skirt. And everything you get my Instagram was flat. If you ever give way, me ever give way. Still woman cry, me ever need to see a man. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So now I come here with your galley, give yourself just ease up, please. So now just ease up, please.
That was our session for this morning. I hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize.
No, we can't share that joke. I promise you that. But yeah, we can't. We definitely can't share that joke. But just know we have a lot of fun when we're shooting this. But you know what? It's a good thing, to laugh. And if you're not yet feeling like you want to laugh today, start at a smile. Just a little. Yes, just start there because it's the start of a brand new week. And you know what? Pick yourself up and start and kick off on a positive note. All right, enjoy your Monday. And we're coming back again tomorrow. We're going to be here to check in on you again tomorrow morning for another DBS This Morning. Have a blessed day.